Hi there, this is Love Johar. Thank you so much for tuning in this video. Thank you so much for watching this channel. When we try to understand ISMS implementation and while defining the ISMS scope, we need to consider interfaces and dependencies between what is happening within the ISMS scope that we have and what is happening outside the ISMS scope. This video is very important. If you will not understand the interfaces and dependencies while defining the ISMS scope, it would hurt you badly, okay, in the ISMS implementation. So please watch this video very carefully. So try to understand first of all what is an interface, okay. So interface, as the name suggests, is what is inside your ISMS scope and what is outside your ISMS scope is an interface. For example, if you have a e-commerce website, okay, so the website page is the interface between your organization's information system and the external interface, which is the public who is actually trying to access the e-commerce website, okay. Similarly, if you have a docking area, a loading area, which is an interface between, let's say, a company called Amazon, who is sending all the equipment, all the deliveries to a supplier, third party supplier. So the loading area in this case is the interface between Amazon and the third party supplier, who is actually responsible for all the deliveries, okay. So why is interface important now? Okay, interface is important because if you do not understand what all interfaces are there in your ISMS scope, you would not be able to understand the data flow. And understanding the data flow is very important. If your data flow is not understood properly in the ISMS scope, you would not be able to control the processes which are business processes which are being governed in the ISMS implementation, okay. So all the business processes that you have, all the supporting processes which you have in the ISMS scope, you need to understand what all external interfaces are there which are a part of the ISMS scope. You need to be aware of those interfaces so that you can control the data flow, okay. That is why it is important. And what is dependency now? Dependency is easy to understand. Dependencies are nothing but organizational elements and the relation between them. For example, organizational elements could be your assets, could be your business processes. All these organizational assets, if they are combined together to achieve a defined business outcome, for example, in this case, data center, which is depending upon the ISP, the internet service provider, to make sure all the data which is being processed in the data center is being available on the e-commerce website. So you have to make sure that dependencies are nothing but all the relations between organizational internal elements, which are processes, assets, that are needed to achieve a defined outcome. In this case, e-commerce website, which is achieved by data center, ISP, routers, all different sort of dependencies which are there, but they are working together, okay. That is a dependency. Why it's a dependency? Because without ISP you won't be able to produce the transfer of data, okay. For transfer of data you need some sort of mechanism from inside the organization to outside the organization, and for making sure that the e-commerce website runs smoothly, you need a data center as well where you can host servers. So similarly, you need to understand why dependencies are important. If dependencies are not understood properly, again you will have challenges in scoping up what all is there in your ISMS implementation. For example, if e-commerce website comes under your ISMS scope, then you need to understand what all dependencies are there which are responsible for making sure the e-commerce website runs smoothly, okay. I hope it makes sense now. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to add in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.